Howdy, gang. So a few weeks ago, I mentioned that I did the Work Your Career Wednesday podcast with Bradley Clark. Does an amazing job. I could never do what he does, but I was really happy to be on there. And at one point, he paid me a great compliment. He's like, hey, you're sharing all this free advice from your 30 plus years of experience, and you've got a lot of followers, but why do you think it is you don't have more? And I never really thought about that because I'm pretty much not wrapped up in social media. I'm happy to share with you all, but numbers don't really mean anything to me. But he suggested, he's like, do you think it's because you don't charge for it? And that really made me think, because I see a lot of talking heads on many different social media platforms who always seem to be selling people something. And I don't charge for it because nobody charged me for it. I just learned the hard way, the school of hard knocks, on the streets, coming up, working hard. So I would never charge anybody for that. But I see a lot of snake oil salesmen out there all trying to sell you something. I would be really wary of that. However, those people have tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands even of followers. And he said, well, do you think that you need to charge for it? And maybe people would respect you more. And you know what? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe we're conditioned as a society that if you don't pay for it, it's not as valuable. And I think that's really sad, because I've talked about mentors before in the past a few times. Without people who have the experience and have been around for years to pass it on to us, what are we really except a nation of consumers, which is how the rest of the world kind of sees us. But I don't really think that's who we are. I'd like to think we're better than that. So just be careful out there. Be wary. You don't have to pay for things in the entertainment business necessarily to get ahead. It really is connections, networking, working your butt off and getting better at your craft. And that's why myself, and there are other people, it's not just me, who are out there trying to share with you for free, because we want to see you succeed, but I don't want to see you go broke. So that's why I don't charge for it. I'd rather have less followers and share all of my experience with you. If that could possibly help you get ahead in the world, that makes me feel good. That's where I get my reward. But you don't need to spend money to get there. You really, really don't. Spend money on working on your craft and creating. Spend money on creating. Don't spend money on talking heads who want to tell you how to get there.